University. This is how they structured it, and Podesta never mentions the fact that according to Dutch corporate records, he was on the executive board of this company at the time. That's a non-disclosure, and that violates the rules.
You know, you think back, and I keep highlighting this, I'm beginning to suspect, and I'm totally guessing here, this is just my own thoughts. I think what Julian Assange is suggesting here is what you and I have discussed for many years now. We look at the Clinton Foundation and, you know, her taking money from all these countries that practice Sharia and kill gays and lesbians like Saudi Arabia, and you blew this wide open in your book. She doesn't criticize countries like Saudi Arabia because they gave up to $25 million of the foundation, $10 million of the Clinton Library, and meanwhile they persecute gays and lesbians and put them to death. They persecute women and treat them like third-class citizens, tell them how to dress, say they can't drive, they need men's permission to go to work or school, 4 male eyewitnesses for a charge of rape, and then of course you can't build a Jewish temple and you can't build a Christian church. So they persecute women, gays, lesbians, Christians, and Jews. She takes all this money, and that's a huge conflict of interest. And that to me means they bought her silence and any criticism she would otherwise give. In this case, it's now we're compromising again national security, and the money's being kicked back to Bill.
No, you're right. And Sean, the big tell for me is what was not said at the Democratic convention all week. None of the speakers, not Bill, Hillary, Chelsea, nobody else ever mentioned the Clinton Foundation.
Let me ask this. The Saudi government, there was a report in one news source that they're funding a fifth of Hillary's campaign for president. Is there any truth to that?
I don't think there is. I think with disclosures of campaign contributions, it would be very, very hard to do that, and there's no evidence. I do think, though, look, if you are the Saudis or a foreign oligarch, you don't have to figure out a way to finance the campaign. Hillary's going to have plenty of money. If you want access, if you want influence, you can just cut a check to the Clinton Foundation. And by the way they do disclosures, Sean, they only list the Saudis as donors of $25 million or more. They don't tell you what the more is. So we don't even technically know the full extent to which they've contributed to the Clinton Foundation.
Unbelievable. Blockbuster report. You can read it all on Breitbart. And we'll put it up on our website, link it on Hannity.com. Thank you so much, Peter. You keep being proven right again and again. Thank you.
Thanks.